the dark and ancient god of the dead. Hey everyone, welcome to Myth in Minute. In today's blog post, we will be discussing Anubis, the jackal-headed god. Anubis is known as the chthonic patron of embalming and mummification, the shepherd of souls, and the original god of the dead before Osiris took over this role. Let's dive into it. Depiction of Anubis. Anubis is often depicted as a black jackal or as a man with a black jackal head. The color black held symbolic importance in ancient Egypt, representing rebirth and resurrection, which were essential to Anubis' role as a funerary god. The choice of a jackal as a representation of Anubis is due to their common presence in burial sites and their association with death and the afterlife. Parentage and consort. There are two main traditions regarding Anubis' parentage. According to Plutarch's Isis and Osiris, Anubis is the illegitimate child of Osiris and Nephthys. Another tradition, found in the pyramid texts, considers Anubis to be the son of Ra, the sun god. Anubis' consort is often identified as Anput, who was depicted similarly to Anubis. Role in ancient Egypt. Anubis has been present in Egyptian mythology since the pre-dynastic period, around 1600 BC. He was the principal god of the dead during the Old Kingdom, presiding over mummification and the journey to the afterlife. In the Middle Kingdom, Anubis' role began to change as Osiris rose to prominence. Anubis became subordinate to Osiris but maintained an important role as the god of embalming and mummification. Anubis and Hermes. During the Greco-Roman period, Anubis became associated with the Greek god Hermes, forming the syncretic god Hermanubis. Both Anubis and Hermes functioned as guides of souls, making this association more meaningful than it may seem at first glance. The resurrection of Osiris. Anubis plays the central role in the myth of the resurrection of Osiris. With the help of Isis and Thoth, Anubis embalmed and reanimated Osiris, making him the first mummy. This myth established the belief in life after death and resurrection in ancient Egyptian culture. Weighing of the heart judgment. Anubis played a crucial role in the weighing of the heart judgment ceremony. The heart of the deceased was weighed against the feather of Maat, the goddess of truth and order. If the heart was lighter or equal in weight to the feather, the individual could proceed to the afterlife. If the heart was heavier, symbolizing a life of sin, it would be destroyed by Ammit, resulting in the second death and denial of an afterlife. Hermanubis and cultural assimilation. With the conquest of Egypt by Alexander the Great and its annexation by the Roman Empire, Egyptian gods, including Anubis, were incorporated into the Greco-Roman pantheon. Anubis was syncretized with the Greek god Hermes, allowing for cultural assimilation and the integration of diverse religious beliefs. Composite god Hermanubis. In ancient mythology, Hermanubis was a combination of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Anubis. They were both psycho-Pompeii guides of souls in the afterlife. Hermanubis was often depicted as a human body with a jackal head, carrying a herald staff, which is a symbol associated with Hermes. This composite deity became popular in Roman Egypt, particularly in the city of Alexandria, and was also recognized in the broader Roman Empire. Notably, Hermanubis appears in the 2nd century Greco-Roman magical text known as the Greek Magical Papyri, which further attests to his widespread acceptance and the enduring influence of Anubis beyond the confines of pharaonic Egypt.